Okay, in the distance, there's two gentlemen, one Afro-American, what you would call a Negro, the other one is Scotch-Irish, and they just got off the 292 bus. They got off of the 292 bus going to San Francisco. They got off right here at the airport. So I'm trying to think, what other bus would they stand there and wait for? What other bus would they stand there and wait for and connect to? Because it's either going one direction or going the other direction. If they're going back, if they got off the 292, going to the airport, which is easy to know that it's going to the airport, and then they get on another bus, the KX or whatever, heading in that same direction, you are on your way to San Francisco. So there's no reason to get off the 292 and get on the KX. Or you are on your way to, this is a government card here, you were on your way to San Francisco. There's no reason for you to get off of a bus and go to go to Palo Alto. There's no reason for you to do that. There's no reason for you to do that. So if they get on the bus going where I'm going to Palo Alto, and they just got off the bus going to San Francisco, just doing that to go, going to San Francisco, that don't make no sense, man. Yeah, stuff like that, man, which is why I like having my own vehicle. I like to have my own car, man. I don't like being vulnerable and having to ride public transportation. I don't like anything happen to you, man. It's like, what am I trying to tell you? What I'm trying to explain to you is, it's like with these people that have been behind me, it's like having a hit squad behind you, man. Hit squad, that's what it's like, man. It's like a hit squad, man. Yeah, and you always, be on guard for that, man. Like, what are they up to, man? You got the Israelis upset, like you saw the brother say yesterday. He said, you got the Israelis and the British upset at you, you're in deep shit. You're in a big problem. Yeah, you're in a big problem. You're in a big problem. You got England and Israel. Tack team. They're doing the tack team like we grew up in the West, and they have the wrestling, and they slap his hand. They slap each other's hands. Yeah, I'll jump on him now. How you know they do like that? Tack team. And that's what they do. They doing a tack team on you. You're finished, man. Israel and England. God, you don't even know why. This is the kind of stuff I'm probably going through. I don't even know why. But the way they're doing it discreetly. Like we're not going to be able to lock him up because it'll cause too much attention to our cause. It'll bring too much attention. So what we'll do, we'll lock up his money. We're going to lock up his money. He won't be able to have money. He won't be able to get to and fro. And then we'll tell the Muslim community, who are mostly hypocrites, Indian Pakistanis, we'll tell them, and by the way, folks, I'm talking as if I'm a fictional British overlord or Israeli combo meeting. We'll tell them, don't help them with any money. This is a KX at Palo Alto. I'm going to let you pay first. $2.
Yes.
Too bad you guys don't take the credit card, because you got the swipe right here.
Yeah, but this is for the day pass.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Back of the bus for me. Back of the bus. But sometimes the back of the bus turns out to be very good. Let me see, what kind of paper? I found a newspaper tucked away in here. What kind of paper is this? Korean. Hongun Semida. See, this is strange. See, this Caucasian guy with a ponytail, he was on a bus. He was on the 292 going to San Francisco. 292. So was this man, the Afro-American getting on in the front. He was on the 292 to San Francisco. Now they're getting on this way. I'm very suspicious about these things. I don't like these people, man. I don't trust them. They're very deceitful, very devious people. We fought them. I am descended from people who fought against them. I went to war. The Irish, very people. Them and Joe Negro. Very devious. They're not straight, but I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to give them too hard. I'm hard, but I'm a person that give people chances. But sometimes that chance is the chance that slits your throat, like the Megan Harrison situation. I would have never married into their culture. I would have never married into their culture if I'd had access to the ethnic sisters, most of the communities abroad. I would have never married into Anglo-Celtic culture. I would have never done it. Never. Never, but I'm paying the price for it. Catching hell for it, brother. Right now. Trust me, bro. I'm paying hell and blood for that message, which was appreciated by Jamaat Tabligh or in Indo-Pakistan. And they do it. And they mocked it and they cursed it. The man is very envious, very powerful envy. Those people are very powerful. But inshallah, Allah subhanahu will do it. I should ask Allah to forgive them. The Creator will forgive them. I should ask Him. Instead of asking Him to throw it back on them. Let me just say, may He rectify it and put justice where it be felt. May He rectify it. May He be the vengeance. May He be the avenger of what was done to me when people like me. And may He sort this out. May He sort this out in this world. Here, man. Not just in the hereafter. This world. So they're going too far with their stuff, man. Vehicle passing by because there's a moment of unique. The Afro-Americans are from the Jamaat Tabligh. People have the same type of vehicle. But strangely show that type of vehicle. It's a Toyota Sienna. He has the same color vehicle and everything. But it's not him. Very dark complexion, but originally from the South. The thing is why they wear the beard. The big heavy beard brings a commonality to facial features. It sort of diffuses ethnic difference. When everybody has sort of an Amish-looking type of beard, it diffuses the ethnic variances in nose and nasal and cheekbone and facial structures with that beard. That's another reason. That's one of the hikmas behind the sunnah, what they call the sunnah. What they call the lahia, the beard. That's one of the sunnah. It starts to unify facial structures. Whereas the clean-shaven face has inherited from the Roman Imperium, the Roman Empire. It highlights ethnic differences. It highlights the uniqueness of the ethnic groups. So, that being said, despite his long years in service to the Jamaat Tabligh and whether he knows or not service to the Sheikh of Deoband and Chishti, he had to marry. He married from Morocco, from Morocco. He didn't marry from Indo-Pakistan. They wouldn't do it. I've never seen an Afro-American intermarry from American brother, Muslim convert. A long time, 20, 30 years, never married from Indo-Pakistan. Never seen it. I've seen only one occasion, that was when I was in Toronto, Canada. I believe when I was running through Toronto, Ontario, through Canada, years and years ago. I was trying to do deliveries with a van in Canada, so for the automotive industry out of Detroit, whatever. I saw one long time, well vetted Afro-American, Tabligh Hanafi staunch. They had to know him for decades. He was married into Indo or Pakistan, but that was of the lowest caste. They were married. They wouldn't give them a wife or family of pedigree. I know that.